I've never checked to make sure my mic works. I just thought about that. Oh yeah, it does. Alright, cool. Just using a wireless one also. Nice and loud. Hello. How's it going? I'm just doing a bit of a bike ride. Nice creek. Awesome. Really nice weather here today, so I'm good. It's like a super, super nice day. It's like 70 degrees or 72, something like that, Fahrenheit. Oh, hello, Mr. Weenie Cat. So it's like a really nice day for a chill bike ride. I keep having bugs fly in my eyes almost. It's like, well, I just almost had the second one. So I guess it's only happened twice, but. Yeah, I thought about going mountain biking today. I had a flat tire. I got a tube yesterday and put it in my tire today. But then by the time I did that, I was looking. There's a few places kind of in town to go mountain biking, but I've been to them quite a bit. And I looked. By the time I got that done, the traffic was really bad going out of town to any of the larger bike places. I'm in Washington, like Seattle area. This is the East Side Rail Trail. It goes along Lake Washington. I'll get closer to the lake in a little bit. You'll be able to see it. Thank you. Oh, where are you at? Other side of the country or a different country? New York. Ah, okay, so other side of the country. Yeah, like quite a ways away. Yeah, if you know anything, I didn't really know that much about here until I moved up here, but like there's Seattle, and then there's the huge lake, and then there's like Bellevue and stuff on the other side of the lake, and the lake kind of separates the metro area, and I'm riding up the east side of the lake. So here you can see the lake better here. Hi, let's go. Oh, like across the country? Yeah, it's quite a ways. Like I drove up here when I moved, put most of my stuff in my car and just drove it. And it was like Google said it was like a 38 or 39 hour drive. And I had messed my back up loading everything into my car. So my back was like killing me. So I couldn't handle driving like 12 hours a day sitting in the car. So it took like 5 freaking days to get up here. How's it so? Oh, wait, like my day. Okay. We were just talking about New York. So I figured you meant how far it was compared to here. My day, it's been good. I just got up and fixed lunch and ate and did some other work around the house, and then put the tube in my mountain bike. And then I looked at the traffic and decided that I was just gonna go on a short ride before I go work tonight. So I decided it was too long if it was gonna take me like an hour to get someplace or an hour to get back in traffic to go mountain biking in someplace I really wanted to. So I figured I'd just do this short ride here. What kind of bike do I have? It's a Trek. I guess like commuter bike, kind of. It's like kind of thin. They're not as thin as road bike tires, but there's, I think 27 inch, 27 and a half. It's the same size as road bike tires, as far as how big around they are. It doesn't roll as fast as a road bike. Like I've ridden a road bike and it's you have to pedal quite a bit less. Just riding the same type of thing. So, you know, faster than a mountain bike with mountain bike tires on a road, but slower than a road bike. But it has like regular handlebars instead of road bike handlebars, which I like more. You like sit up more. And I don't really care if I'm fast. I guess I like riding fast some, but it's also, I just like chilling, just cruising more. So it's pretty nice. I guess sometimes I do actually wish I had a normal road bike. Although this is nice too, I can ride it on gravel and it's strong enough wheels and everything and tires to ride on gravel. So I'll take it on gravel trails. There's actually quite a few trails like this. The beginning of it was gravel and then this part's paved. So it's really nice for a lot of trails around here. Oh, and how are you, Laskel? I don't think I asked. I think I just said hi. I'll stop in a few minutes and drink some water and I'll show you the bike, what it looks like. I like looked ahead and I'm like, oh, that guy's just coming across the trail. He's on a mission looking at something on the other side of the trail and definitely not looking and if he's just walking right out in front of people or not. It was like he was surveying something or something. Man, I don't have enough cardio anymore. 131 is what it says my heart rate is. I don't have enough cardio anymore to keep up with my legs. Well, I guess especially not if I talk. Oh, this is, yesterday I was talking about like seeing Mercer Island from the park and the lake on the other side of Mercer Island. Well, this is the lake on the other side of Mercer Island. This is the trail I was talking about yesterday. I had rode up before. So it's like, the lake was quite a bit wider on the other side. There's still quite a bit of it on this side of Mercer Island. I didn't think about that. I was talking about being over here in this trail yesterday, and I just happened to ride it today. Figured I would wait and let the other bike come by. Then the dude stopped and started coming back the other way. I was like, oh, guess I will squeeze through. Oh, I just rode through a big cloud of bugs on the face. I've gotten used to winter and no bugs. Helicopter's at. I hear it. And what helicopter it is. Well, it looks like the King County Sheriff chopper. Now it's behind the trees. Just headed up north, cruising somewhere. A couple days ago, I heard a chopper, and it was a Chinook flying by. It looked like it took off at the Renton Airport, which is where those usually take off at. And but I've never seen a Chinook take off from there, or fly around here. Like the ones that have like the double propellers, like the double rotors or whatever, you know, the big ones. instead of a little, I guess a regular one. I don't know, like not the big one and then small one on the tail. I don't actually know what the stuff's called. But the giant like army ones that are made for picking up heavy stuff and everything. $21. Dang, I got up here fast to the end of the trail. So I guess I'll ride up the road up to, and I could go ride at the trails at the south side of Mercer Slough, the ones I didn't walk a few weeks ago when I was streaming there. I'll stop here and drink some water. Oh, I'll stop and if you're OG Hart, if you're still here, I'll stop and show the bike. See, this is it. It needs to be cleaned. I rode it through a bunch of mud a few weeks ago, or a few like a month ago or something when I rode. Did I look down enough where you can actually see it? Can't actually watch my stream to see. I guess I don't have good enough service. Well, it just took a while to read. It'd be weird because this is on T-Mobile and there's a T-Mobile tower right there in front of me. Oh, I have plenty of bitrate. It's just not what loading websites. I think I'm getting the download throttled because I'm on the deprioritized plan. Anyways, I'll look again, see if you can see it. So that's the bike. It's Trek. I think it says 7.2 FX. I think these were called Fuel or something like that. And then 7.2 was like the model. I don't even remember exactly how their models went then. I bought this like probably like 15 years ago. I'm trying to think how long ago. It probably was actually like 15 years ago at this point. All right, I successfully didn't get ran over. The car stopped to let me out, and then the truck was coming out too, and the truck started turning over into the bike lane. I looked over enough to see, and then they figured out there was a bike in the bike lane. Because I was looking over and I'm like, should I dive off into the grass right now? That was a big bump. This is kind of nicer to ride than that trail is pretty smooth, most of it. This is even smoother, other than where the bumps are at, where there's utilities. Oh, they repaved this part. Oh, this was also the part that had I think, the trees hanging over across the bike lane. Or maybe it was this part. Part of this you didn't used to be able to ride. Like they were hanging all the way over the white line. He's waiting for me. I think I'm gonna go to the other side. Yeah, go across there. Thank you. I didn't even hit. I was like just stopping to hit the crosswalk light, and they just saw me stopping and stopped. Convenient. Alright, so this right up here is Mercer Slough that I walked around a few weeks ago. That trail goes up to it. That's actually the road I parked on that I rode from, or walked from. And this is the I-90 trail. And there was one part, that stream, I was at that bridge that went across the creek, and I was talking about going down to another bridge where you can see the creek get into the lake. Well, that bridge is right up here a little ways. Is where the I-90 trail here goes across, go across the same creek. And this part is bumpy. Here's the nobody behind me, so I can just stop up here. Here's the other bridge. Make sure you can actually see everything. So this is the creek. Same creek as the one that was going through the Mercer Slough, because this is Mercer Slough. That's the light rail, and then the station's right up there, and the Blueberry farm that I walked around is just on the other side of the station. So like bike riding it's pretty close to there. This was the one that I think I looked and it was like a 10-minute walk down here to this bridge. It's nice. It's still early enough in the year that you don't get eaten by mosquitoes. In the summer when I ride here, if I stop on this bridge, I get freaking feasted on. And there's been some mosquitoes since it's been warm, but I guess not warm enough where you get just absolutely murdered by mosquitoes. And here's it goes here and goes under the interstate. That's I-90. And then the Lake Washington's right on the other side. I'll ride down here a little bit. You can see Lake Washington. It's cool also looking at it from under the bridge. I could ride up there to like Mercer Slough, but all the pretty stuff I walked on the other day, that bridge right there, it's really the only thing that nice down here. Like on that, you know, the farm and that other bridge and all that stuff is prettier than that, because that's just a trail that goes up to a boat ramp and then a trail that kind of follows the road for a little bit. Big swamp under a bridge. It's a bunch of root bumps. The ones that like beat you to death and almost tear your phone off the handlebars. This is kind of fun. I've ridden this all the way over to the other side of Mercer Island to go watch the Blue Angels during Seafair. But a lot of it follows the interstate, like that right there. So it's still fun to ride, but it's incredibly loud. Heads use sidewalk. I think this is a park where you can go down to the, well, I think it used to be a park where you could go down to the lake, but it looks like they're rebuilding it. Yeah, there's a dock and stuff out there, but it's all fenced off. Well, heck, I was gonna go over here and we can see the lake. I guess I can go to the parking lot. Just not go to the, I wonder why it's closed. Oh. Part of it's actually still open. Gate is, that's not fenced off either. Okay, well, we can see the lake from here. It's actually open that goes down there to the bottom. This is Lake Washington, and that's Mercer Island, and this is 90 where it goes over to Mercer Island. It goes over and it goes across the top of Mercer Island, and then it goes across the lake on the other side, which is the floating bridge I was looking at yesterday. I'm just drinking some more water. It feels so hot out here compared to what I'm used to. "39 minutes. Wonder if I should head back now. It's really nice views over the bridge because the trail goes over the bridge, but I don't think stream would be that bad because I have the mic, but it's loud enough that you feel like you get hearing damage being up there. Like you need earplugs to ride across there. Although it doesn't sound like there's a huge amount of traffic today. Cable crossing, PSE. That's for the lake. Oh, the cables must go under the lake here. Power cables. That's cool. I think I'm gonna head back. I would like to come here one day and ride all the way across Mercer Island again. That's gonna take like quite a bit longer. Is this parking for the trail? I guess it is. And then they have mileage signs here also and garbage cans. Cool, so I could park here sometime if I want to ride from here. That's actually nice to know. I kind of want to ride all the way over to Seattle sometime. That'd be cool, parking right there and riding over to Seattle. It'd be really loud because it's on the bridge or the interstate, but it'd be kind of cool riding. It's fun driving across that bridge, like going across the lake, and it would be kind of fun to ride a bike across it. It'd be a pretty freaking long ride though, doing that and then turning around and coming back. There's some really big bumps on that hill. Oh, there's another one. I think this is just cool, the water under the bridge. I mean, it's literally cooler under here also, like not as hot. So I guess this is Mike Mercer Slough. It comes off the lake here, and it's just marshy stuff, and it goes freaking all the way up to like all the stuff I walked at a couple weeks ago. It'd actually be fun to rent kayaks and kayak up and down there. It's just if it's in the summer, I'll have to figure out how to not get eaten alive by mosquitoes. Blueberry Farm, 0.7 miles. I'll ride up here a little bit. I've been going 43 minutes. I don't want to go much further than that, but I'll probably ride back faster also because my legs are warmed up. I'm passing on your left. I don't know if you could even hear me because he had earbuds in. And was like slowly. Ew, that water looks really oily. I don't really want to sling that all over myself. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, they repaved this part. So here's a boat launch. So you get kayaks and put in right here, I guess. And go kayak up and down the slough, Mercer Slough. Oh, I guess I could have ridden on the road. I forgot. This just ends at the road. How did I get over to the other stuff before? Does it cut back off up here? Oh, it does. I don't remember. I think you ride up to the station and then the trail cuts over to the ones I was at before. I wonder if I rode all the way through there, how much longer it'd take. Probably not too much longer. I don't know if I rode a little bit there before. I don't know that. I think according to the website for the park, you can ride bikes and walk. There were some people at e-bikes last time, and there aren't any signs telling you not to ride bikes on the trail, like off the bike trails. So I think it's completely legal. I guess I'll just keep going up here. Access to I-90 trail closed ahead, pedestrian. Follow detour through Mercer's. Oh, I guess they have the trail down there closed part of the time. Okay, I think this is the right way. When I was talking about this earlier, I like this bike because I can just go ride around on gravel. And a road bike, I don't think you'd really want to ride on gravel like this. I don't know what that is. High voltage broadcast transmitter. Oh, there's an antenna there. Huh. There's a lot of boardwalk down here. Like, closer to the lake, it's more wet and marshy. Aha. This is where I came out at before, I think. Walked down there from Blueberry Farm and then went up this way. You can always really tell it's getting less wet and marshy, or at least that part is. That looks like a nice thing to do today. Like they're painting something on the side of the trail. Oh, there's Blueberry Farm over there. So this is the other bridge, and that's Blueberry Farm right over there. And I'm just gonna keep riding this way and go hit the road and ride down the trail that goes along the road. Yeah, it is. and nice and in the 70s, but still enough for spring that you don't get eaten by mosquitoes. This is really nice after being over there by the interstate. It's like I can actually hear myself think. I mean, I can actually think. That's a doggo. Hi. I heard the doggo slow down, and I just felt it brush my leg just a little bit and turned around and is kind of looking at me and looking at I guess its owner. In the summer it will be nice when there's a lot of days that are this nice. It's like so nice and warm today. I mean, this place is nice right now. There's no mosquitoes. I mean, this isn't particularly nice to ride on with no suspension. It kind of beats you to death, but it's tolerable. It's not the nicest thing. Hello. Farm stand that way. I should go check out the farm stand one day, see what kind of stuff they sell. Oh, this stuff is hard to ride on. It's so, oh gosh, I feel like I'm riding a fairly steep hill. Or if it was any mushier, I think I'd sink in pretty bad. So I'm just barely leaving the track. Oh, there's other people's riding bikes through here. I'm gonna stop here for a minute. And that was so freaking hard to ride up. Or ride. 142 is what it says my heart rate is. So I need to go up that way. And I need to gear down so I can go up that way. With my jello filling legs. Well, actually, I can go up this way too, I guess. Was there any steps this way? I don't think so. Oh, no, there was. I remember now. And I don't want to carry my bike up steps. There are some when you get right up to the road. This hill is easier than riding through the mud. All right, now this is we're back out. This is the road I rode up on the bike lane earlier. Newcastle Beach, 2.2 miles. You know, I'm gonna do what they're doing. This trail is extremely bumpy. I'd rather ride down a bike lane. After beating myself to death on a boardwalk, the nice smooth bike lane sounds really nice. Oh, I'm still geared down in the front. That's what's wrong. All right, there we go. Oh, this is like air conditioning. Just coasting down a hill. Well, that's pavement down there, but it has a lot. I remember from riding part of it before. I think right here where it curves off away from the woods to the road, it gets really bumpy. Like it's pavement, but it has bumps from roots growing under it. I remember it being worse than the boardwalk instead of better. But yeah, this is a pretty newly paved road, so it's just as smooth as it gets. And I'm still enough in Bellevue that I'm not worried about getting ran over by cars too much. All right, we're back. That's the I-90 trail again. All right, the road is less smooth here. All right. Now back to smooth road. Is rush hour already over for this area? 4:41. Usually this road backs up way down here for people trying to go south. It's not even backed up like it was earlier when I rode north. Strange. I guess rush hour people trying to get out of Bellevue is like must be even 3 to 4 or something instead of 5 or 6 like you'd think. I think my camera's in danger. Some of these trees are low. I'm gonna stop again for a minute. Oh, my legs are destroyed. I'm still not used to riding. It's too hot to wait here. I'm just sitting there sweating. I'd rather just ride slow and let my legs recover. I think I have time to go down to the park for a few minutes. One is down at the lake. Nice views. The heck? Is that a bicycle? It's a bicycle race car. It's a recumbent bike. It looked like a kids race car at first. It's one of those recumbent bikes or whatever, but it's has a plastic shell that you're in to make it aerodynamic, I guess. Maybe I've seen those before and I've just forgotten. But I didn't know what it was to begin with. Oh, there's a water here. I could get more water. Because I drink all mine. I think I'll do that. Assuming. Are these actually on? They are. Yeah, I've been here 2 other times, I think. I I've been on the trail a lot, but I've never actually until like last fall, I'd never ridden down here and to see what this park actually was. Me and Beryl came down here one day. Oh no, this was one day. I think I was streaming and she didn't come and she decided to ride, so she met me. Well, I guess it was still that day that we came down here. I didn't wait here. I guess I rode down the trail and met her actually and came down here. Yeah, it's a nice place to like, and it's almost at the end of the trail, so you can ride way up the lake and then stop here and rest if you want to, or hang out and then ride back. So it's crazy. I've been riding here for like a few years and never came to this park until like 5 months ago or something. And there's the bridge over that way. That's up where I was at earlier. So that little park that was fenced off was right at the edge of the lake, like where the bridge goes over at. Mm-hmm. Cool. And the sun is like blinding, like reflecting off the water. I don't want to leave and go head back down the trail. So this would be another good place. I was thinking you could, if I had a kayak, I could put in here and kayak all the way down to the bridge, like through the lake, I guess, along the side. And then once you get to the bridge, you can go up Mercer Slough. There's a place here where you can put in it. I wonder what's up with a little dock out there by itself. There's a rabbit over there under the picnic tables. This giant fat looking bunny rabbit. It's been eating a lot. We have rabbits at home that hang out in the backyard all the time. Like most of the time, if I look out of the house into the backyard, there's a bunny out there just munching away on grass. Back last year, one of them had babies, so we had baby rabbits in the backyard, up under some of the bushes. Mog didn't try to eat them, but he didn't know what they were, and he'd go over and hear them making noise and go over to check them out and then scare them. So I'd have to try to keep him away from that part of the backyard. He'd just go over and look at them and be like, "What's that?" And my legs are dead. They've done everything they wanted today, plus more. So got a really good workout in. Just rode through another cloud of gnats or something, bugs. And I've been keeping my heart rate up above, at least while I'm riding, every time I've checked, it's been at least above 130 and above 140 half the time. So getting some really good cardio, I guess. Guess my legs are holding out enough to keep it that high the whole time. No wonder that backpack he has on almost looks like a dry sack. Like the way it closes at the top, it kind of looks like a waterproof biking backpack. So if you commute and ride in the rain, your stuff doesn't get wet. That'd be pretty cool. That's what I need for my Bella box. And then I can do, well, I don't really want to ride in the rain, but I need something waterproof, and I can do kayaking streams and stuff. I would just need assuming my GoPro didn't overheat, running off of its own battery. I mean, oh, there's so many bugs right there. I mean, I don't have a kayak, but I could rent one day. If they're not too expensive, and that would be fun. I'm gonna stop here for a minute. Actually, I think I'll just ride down the road. It turns to gravel right on the other side of this bridge. It's really smooth gravel, but might be nicer just right down the road. I need to get this bug off my glasses. I've had a bug hanging out in my glasses for a bit. I'll go down the trail I'm just gonna ride down to the other road that has bike lanes, and then I'll get on the road. They have signs there. It says sensitive structure. Has people been climbing up on the sewer lines? I wonder. No vibration-inducing activity allowed near the pipe. Oh, maybe it's for the construction. To make sure the construction workers know. I don't know. Because they've been, last time I rode up here, they had some pickup trucks sitting up on the trail where they were doing stuff. So this is just a huge sewer pipe that comes out of the ground here for a little bit. Oh, so I was thinking, I said yesterday I had a flat tire and it sounded like it was a valve stem leaking around the valve stem, so I figured it was just it broke off the tube. Well, it actually had a thorn in it. So those trails I went to last time, over near that garden, well, the little trails that all like ran into each other, and there was a bunch of briars. I guess there was a casualty. So it was just like really close to the valve stem, so I guess pulling on it, moving it around, moved the tube, pulled it away from the tire enough that it changed how it was leaking. But it was definitely a briar I found that was stuck through the tire and into the tube. All right, I'm going to transfer from the trail to the road now. Just ride down the bike lane. See, I wonder if right there. Not backing up, at least not yet. Man, my arms are getting tired now, leaning over on the handlebars. Oh, wait. Is that Ducky? Why is my chat not overloading? Is this Femboy? I am definitely not a femboy, but I do normally stream Beat Saber. So you have it half right. But howdy. Here's it's deserted down there right now. There's a beach park here. That's mostly why I decided to ride up on the road. Because earlier there were quite a few people down there who why? I see. Interesting. Well, I'm pretty much back. This is right down here is where the trail ends at. Heart rate's still 129. Wait, did you say street interviews? Never. I don't want to just harass people that are walking on the street trying to interview them. That'd be like, I mean, if somebody wants to be interviewed, don't know why I would interview anybody. I've had some people wave at me when they see a camera on my helmet, but most people, if they react at all, just a reaction of like horror or something instead of excitement. Alrighty. Oh, so you're like European, I think, if it's 1 a.m. Cool. So I'll ride it and stop over here beside the car. Alrighty, bye. Hope you have a nice sleep. I guess I'm done now anyways. So the trail just goes right down there and then it dead ends. And you can keep walking from here, go down into Gene Colan Park, but you can't ride bikes through the park. I see a lot of people that ride, they just keep riding down the bike lanes because there's bike lanes that go all the way. Actually down to Renton and then through Renton, most of the place. And then there's a bike trail beside the road some of the way that goes all along like beside the airport kind of. But anyways, I guess I'm not gonna stream driving any, so I think I will go ahead and raid somebody. Let's see. Actually, it says, I think I'll just skip it. It says 2 viewers, so I think I'll just go ahead and end and not bother rating anybody. So yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and stop. 1 hour and 42 minutes. That was a really nice ride. I'm exhausted, so got a really good workout. And I didn't need it. Awesome. Yep. Bye, Mr. Winnie Cat. Bye, anyone else that's here. I knew I wasn't gonna ride too long because I needed to go work, so I just tried to ride as fast as I could the whole time. So I got a really nice workout in. All right. But yeah, anyways, bye everybody. I hope you all have a nice rest of your day.